Okay, so setting up here, straighter back, the spine angle. And again, everyone's made differently. So some people have different curvatures in their back. We want to, so from this position, it looks like we're just, to get down to the golf ball, you're just slouching, okay, from the back rather than keeping upright and bending from the hips. Okay, so we're going to adjust that posture just slightly, just to get some sharper angles to your setup there. Stuart Appleby, he's known for his swing plane, very consistent. And if you see here, he's going to take it straight back along this red line, okay? Toe of the club pointing up to the sky. So can you see, I know it's hard, but can you see that leading edge, how it's pointing straight up? So that's when you're asking, how do you know? That's the square club face right there, okay? Let's see what we do here. What tends to be your miss hit, Kevin?
Drives, I slice it to the right.
Okay.
Irons, a little more consistent.
Okay. Okay, the fact that it's slightly above that red line is okay. We're going to bring up some pros. Tiger does it, slightly above that line. But when they go further back, if you see here, that club shaft is on the same angle as that red line. Can you see that? So that's on plane. All right, a good path, a good plane. Pretty good there. All right. Now, as you come down, look at his club along this red line. Can you see how he comes down along the red line? We're going to be slightly, not too bad here, Kevin, but we're slightly above that red line. Did they have the noodles when you were practicing?
Yeah, well, he put it on later, I think.
Yeah, all right.
And I was fun.
So to explain the slice with your driver, your club is coming down and having a glancing blow on the golf ball. So if I cut across it like this, can you see how it's going to promote a cut spin, a slice to the right hand side? If you can come in to out, now we can get that curvature on the golf ball going the opposite way. Alright, getting a little bit of a draw, which we want. So that's when you go out, like I said, club face is a big part. Swing plane for you here, Kevin. Alrighty, so we're coming across. And with our shorter irons, we could actually pull it slightly. With the driver, with a longer club, less loft, you might experience a slice. And then the shorter irons, you may experience a little bit of a pulled shot. Good finish. You could get there if I show you just right here at impact. Very square, where we'd like to see your stance, your lower body more open. See how he's rotating his lower body? Okay, so that's a minor thing, or another thing that we can work on there is getting off the right side a little earlier, just rotating the body a little earlier. Okay, let's take a look at the front on view. So we're going to draw that circle around the head.
Do pros tend to have wider stances?
Not always. I don't know what club he is using right here. He might have like it's a par 3. He might have like a 3 or a 4 iron in his hand. All right, so never know what. As long as you don't go too wide or too narrow. Your stance width there. Obviously you are taller, so got to maybe modify, just get a little wider. So within the pros, you're not going to see a lot of movement up and down, no swaying within the hips. Also here, Kevin, look how far away his hands are from his sternum. A lot of width. Now from this angle, see that left arm?
Yeah.
So I'd like to create a little bit more width within the swing. Yeah. So rather than getting here, we want to get back here and extend within the left arm. We don't have to be locked in. This right here, we may not be able to get that straight, but we don't want it collapsed. So it can be soft. Doesn't have to be completely straight, but we don't want that left arm to be collapsed here, because the first thing you're going to do is straighten it out, which causes you to come over the top. Alright. So if you see his body rotating as he comes through the shot. Alright. So this is what we'll work on that downswing. Trying to come a little bit more from the inside and hit it out. So as you come down, look at that left arm. It's going to straighten. It has to straighten. It straightens, and that causes you to come out this way. Okay, so we're going to work with some width at the top, extend at the top of the swing, and we're going to work on the swing plane, getting a little bit more into out. A minor thing, we can get the hips moving just a little earlier, alright, as you're coming through. Just going to deliver the power, the weight shift going through rather than hanging back on that right side. Alrighty. Any questions? Right, and that